Hey, welcome back to another edition of Ego on Break. I'm your host, Dynamite J. Andrews, joined by the ever-thirsty Logan Creed. Yep. We are unofficial, official, could be official. They want to be official, but they're not official. Sponsoring Taco Bell. Don't visit them unless you hear from us first. Mm-hmm. No, I'm just kidding. Really, if you go, just say, hey, y'all should sponsor Ego on Break. So,
or Pro Wrestling Ego, period.
Yeah, or Pro Wrestling Ego. But, we both got to watch Final Battle from Ring of Honor. So, we're going to do some spoilers, give our opinions, our thoughts, that kind of thing on the matches. And if we still got time, just going to see what else pops up. But overall, what did you think about the whole event? Like,
oh, I loved it. I thought
it was a good event
for a final battle, literally the final show of the year. I thought it was great, man. I mean, I had no match to complain about, honestly.
Yeah, yep. Say, I have not seen the final, like the main event. I've started the first couple minutes, but I've seen everything else. And what I saw, I really, really enjoyed. Was glad that I got a chance to watch it. So
high spots, how that hurt. That's what that was.
Oh, is that what the main event is?
Basically.
All right. So what was the first match?
Let me get English to work. Kenny King versus Eli
Isom.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I stand corrected. I have not seen the first match either because I guess I tuned in late and I did not see that match.
Yeah,
so.
Basically, Eli Isom was representing the Ring of Honor dojo.
Okay.
Versus Kenny King, and Kenny King was like, I don't even want to be here. I should be in the main event. I beat Jay Lethal, and I should be in the main event. And they're just bringing me in to put your dojo over, and the dojo's crap. And then he beats Eli Isom, and a pretty decent opener.
It's very cool that they're kind of hyping the dojo.
I mean, with everybody leaving right now, they need to.
Yeah,
smart.
It's cool. Two of our very own, and O'Shea Edwards and Josie Quinn, are about to go full time with the dojo up there. Congrats to those guys for sure. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if you saw the Monster Factory. Danny Cage from the Monster Factory. He just became one of the head coaches, official head coaches.
Fury was telling me yesterday.
And they're going to do like monthly dojo events at the Monster Factory.
Yeah,
so very cool, and hopefully that we get some Future of Honor guys up to the main roster. So
never know.
Yep.
Second was Jeff Cobb versus Hangman Page.
Right. This was
TV title.
Yeah, this was the first match I saw. So this is where I jump in. Phenomenal match.
Awesome.
Phenomenal.
My favorite match out of all of them, besides one other one.
Yeah. We've had Jeff Cobb here at Ego face John Davis. We came close once to getting Hangman Page before he was Hangman. When he was just Adam Page. He and Corey Hollis was like country jacked.
No, I vaguely remember that.
Came very close to locking that in. Just couldn't get dates to line up, but really wish we could have, because that would have been phenomenal. So
I liked how he had at the end. I thought it made Hangman look stronger that he hit him with his finish twice.
Yeah, I like the way they went into the finish. It was really cool, and I don't want to give it all the way away.
Yeah.
But the setup for the finish was really cool. I thought how they went into it.
But by far, it's probably my favorite match on the card.
Yeah. I'd say it definitely lived up. It was probably that match that people knew was going to be good, but it was better than they thought it was going to be.
Honestly.
So I really dug it.
Jeff Cobb's got a lot of momentum right this point. And if they keep him around for a while, that's their next big star.
You think so?
I really do.
Yeah, I did Cobb.
I haven't never really heard him do a lot of promos. That's the only thing I really don't know a lot on.
Yeah. I've watched some interviews that were like out of character with him, and they were.
See,
really
that's
good.
what I've seen.
Yeah.
But as far as him cutting a promo, I've never seen him do it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But the next match is a women's match. It's elimination 4-way with Sumi Sakai, Madison Rain, Karen Q, and Kelly Klein.
What'd you think?
I enjoyed it. I had picked a winner before the show ever started. I just figured it was her time, honestly.
Yeah.
With Kelly Klein. I liked the match. It was a little bit sloppy at the beginning, but once, I think everybody just nerves maybe.
Yeah.
But I mean, once everybody got going and they figured out what the hell was going on, everybody was cool.
Yeah, I dug it. Karen Q has like this Who does she reminds me of the chick from like Street Fighter. Does that make sense?
Chun-Li.
Yeah, that's who she reminds me of. So I just want to see her like do kicks.
Yeah, they both had big booties.
So, but I thought that Kelly should have been the first champion. The months and months leading up to the title, she was kind of the star of that division. So when she didn't win, I was like,
Yeah, the underdog one.
Yeah.
They were.
But I'm glad she's the second champion.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
dig that.
so I figured that's who it was going to be.
Yep.
I said that or Sakai would retain, and I just didn't feel like she would.
Yeah.
And but it was elimination. I did like it. It was elimination. I hate when there's 5 people in there and 1 pin. That's
Right.
I hate that crap.
Right. And it was cool because Kelly eliminated everybody.
Everybody.
Yep.
So that was really cool. The next match was Jonathan Gresham versus Zack Sabre Jr. And the most technical match you can put your eyes on, pretty much.
And it's crazy because, we have a standard of what we think technical wrestling is based in America. Wait for it.
No.
I guess I'm not going to do it again. But we have this idea of what technical wrestling is based on guys like... Benoit, Malenko, and Guerrero. Like, we had this idea of what technical wrestling is. They didn't do any of that.
But not a lot.
Yeah. It was really a ground-based, like a British style.
Uh-huh.
And it was cool because when they were making contact, they were making contact.
Oh, God. They're knocking the hell out of
Like,
each other.
potentially the hardest hitting match.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because they were making contact. You know what I mean? They were
it was
boom,
slow.
boom, boom. I mean, they were.
Yeah, it looked like a legit technical fight.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the best way I could put it.
I really dug the whole match. Some of the stuff, I love the fact that, for a good portion of the time, it was working the head scissors and trying to get the side headlock.
My fault.
And it was like reverse side, nope, got you again, right back into it.
And then when he finally got the damn head scissors, he gave him the double kickstands, and I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah. I definitely think that was one of those, ideas if more guys would use it. Not necessarily their style, but the idea of, I've got this signature, I'm trying to wear you down with this hold. Instead of doing it one time and never coming back to it, they go back to it and go back to it and go back to it.
Bro.
Because, thing is, like, if you do a move and it's if it doesn't do something, whether it's wear them down or do some damage or help you get to somewhere else, then why do it? And I think, like, they kept building. He's trying to put his weight on him, and he's doing this, and he's having to breathe his weight and that. It made a lot of sense, and it's definitely a match people should hunt down and try to find.
Oh no, like I said, the 2 I'd recommend out of this is Jeff Cobb and Hangman and Jonathan Gresham and Zack Sabre.
Yeah, by far, those were the 2-star matches.
Did you think it would
for
end
the
the
lower
way it
half.
ended, the pin out of nowhere?
No, but I dug it. You know what I
It
mean?
reminded me of Bret Hart versus Owen. Remember how they won in WrestleMania 10 and Owen won?
Yeah.
And it was something as simple as what he did, but I loved how it ended.
And I dug the fact, like, Sabre crossed his arms, and I was like, that's kind of cocky, but
No, it wasn't. It's because then he can't hook your damn arm to get out of it.
That was my point.
Yeah.
He almost like he was like Shazam or somebody. Yeah. But that's what they brought up on commentary was by removing his hands.
Can't reach his
hand.
hand.
He couldn't get him
because he's 5'4". Ain't like he could barely reach his hand as it was.
And I dug, like, there was a portion there where, like, he would trap the arm. Sabre would do the neck bridge, and he just sweep under and pull his. No, you ain't bridging on me. So little bitty stuff, man, goes a long way. It's not just do big move, and those guys proved it. That you can steal a show and not have to do nothing crazy.
The crowd never got out of it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Now, and devil's advocate, I don't think I'd want to watch a whole pay-per-view with matches like that.
They would all have to be that kind of talent to watch it like that.
That's what I'm saying. I think over time it would get boring, but it's that freshness in amongst. Like I say, every wrestling show should be a variety show. You should have a little bit of something for everybody, and that definitely helped, add freshness to the pay-per-view.
The next match is Matt Taven versus Dalton Castle, with Matt Taven's fake ROH belt.
Yeah.
I was not sure what's going on there.
Essentially, what had happened was he won but didn't win.
Yeah.
The referee didn't see it or
wasn't there
something.
supposedly for an 8 count or some crap.
Yeah, so that's kind of the whole build up, and he's basically like, "No, I beat you. You can't take this from me." So
I now have a purple belt.
Yeah, I got a purple belt, which fits his Purple Rain kind of character. So I dug it.
What'd you think about the entrance of both guys? Because they both come out looking like sparkly creatures. I was like, what the hell's going on?
I really dug it, man. Like, I thought the entrance for Dalton Castle is, that's one of the best parts about Dalton. He's a fine wrestler, but the character inside a serious promotion is what makes him good.
Yeah.
And I dug it, and I really thought, having the one guy come out and threaten the ring announcer to call him the. I thought that was cool. I like the fact that he came out of nowhere. Like, people were like, what is he doing in there? Where'd he come from? Like, nobody knew where he came from.
He's gonna kick the announcer's butt. That's what he's gonna do.
But he forced the announcer to call him the real world champion. So I dug it. And Matt Taven may be responsible. Probably, like I said, I hadn't seen Ladder War, but he's probably responsible for the sickest bump of the night. Would you say so?
If he'd have sold it.
He dives over the top rope and basically decapitates himself
He hits
on the
chest
guardrail.
on the
Like,
guardrail. It killed him.
I don't know how he got up.
I don't know. And didn't no sales the whole damn match.
I mean, you can say you learn how to fall and this and that, but gravity and metal
fall
don't
on
work.
steel and not suck, bro.
So,
I'm sorry, but him not selling it took away from the match. It really did.
For me, I felt like the match almost should have been over. Whether they kept working or not, like, at least he should have been over, but 30 seconds later, nope.
At that point, I honestly thought he should have been the sympathetic heel because he's hurt.
Yeah, like,
but they didn't do that, and I was just like, what the...
Because, I mean, you even noticed, like, one of the boys go to check on him.
Yeah, like, everybody stopped.
And it's supposed to be the boys were Dalton Castle, but yet the boys, one of the boys slide through the ring.
I mean, it's still a business. You want to make sure somebody ain't dead.
So, I definitely thought they had an opportunity to... even if he would have played it and then like, nope, I'm better, and did like I was playing possum the whole time, like I did that on purpose and got some heat at the end, but nah, like to me it was a waste of a sick bump.
It was. I don't get it.
And that, my friends, is why you don't call me everything.
No.
Sometimes you have to work with what's given.
I've been like, okay, we're working my ribs, rest of the show.
Yeah, absolutely. But other than that sick bump, I thought the match was good.
It was a good brawl. That was probably one of the better brawls on the show.
Dalton is really good at brawling. Yeah. I mean, he's not a brawler.
Usually he's taped from head to toe damn near.
He's not a brawler. His style isn't necessarily of a brawler, or at least he doesn't present it because they build the amateur stuff.
Hurt the way he is,
but he's a heck of a brawler, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, his thigh was wrapped, his back was wrapped, one arm was wrapped. I'm like, he's a human mummy.
He's auditioning to be the new Yeti.
I was like, what the hell? But Yeti did do some butt humping, remember?
Yeti.
Well, anyway, Taven wins.
Yeah.
So, but I enjoyed the match. I just wish they'd done something with that bump.
Right.
Next match was Daniels versus Skrull. If Daniels loses, it's his last match in ROH. If he wins, he's the #1 contender for ROH title.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Was it advertised as this is my final match, or I don't have much left on my contract?
This is my final match on my contract.
Okay.
And we will not resign you.
I got
blah,
you.
blah.
I got you.
They had been having heat with the office.
Yeah.
And supposedly the only way he could stick around is if he had a belt or he had a #1 contender.
If he had
match.
some leverage.
If he had something. And
you'll find later on that he gets some leverage.
Yeah, plenty. A lot of outside interference in this match, but I kind of say the same thing I said about the last one. It was a good brawl, and for Skrull to win, I mean, I saw the sympathetic heat there.
Yeah.
With Daniels, but then Bubba Ray comes out after the match and low blows him over the damn top rope.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. The fact that they took him out,
yeah,
and people forgot he was there.
Yeah,
and he was still there when the
I
next
never saw him
match
get
came.
carried to the back. So I kept
So
waiting
when he
on him to
pops
show
back,
up.
you know, and I'll give a little spoil, when he pops back up, I was like, oh, he was there. I remember.
Yeah,
So
he never went out.
it
He
all
was
made
in the corner
sense.
with a referee checking on him.
So it was really cool. But overall, I enjoyed the match.
Yeah. I would actually say that's probably the next most technical match there was, besides the aggression match.
Yeah, for sure.
But next, because the Bully Ray thing's out there, is it leads into the Bully Ray versus Flip Gordon I Quit match,
Which had a very ECW feel to it.
no kidding.
Even before
Bully Ray, Sandman.
Well, even before all the shenanigans, he's got just the fact that Taven's coming through the crowd and
He's already taken 10 licks from my damn kendo stick to lead up to this.
So I mean, it's very cool. He comes out, he's got the American flag on a kendo stick, and he's in his like army fatigues with his military boots and his combat vest, and like he's coming to Final Battle for a war. You know,
he got one.
He definitely got a war. He took a couple sick bumps.
Yeah,
for sure.
I went over the table and he completely missed the table.
Oh, just be glad there wasn't a table. Oh, he got lucky. No, he didn't.
Oh no, table helps you fall break.
Because he took one bump over the top rope to the floor, and then
on the floor over a table.
So, but this match had loads and loads and loads of shenanigans, which all were positive.
If you watch the show, you'll see a blonde that looks like she's out of place the whole show.
She was.
There's a reason why. It shows up in this match.
See what Bully goes after Kerry Silken, which causes like the ring announcer to stand up for Silken,
and then the referee,
and then Daniels, and then Bubba goes after
the blonde
Flip Gordon's girlfriend, and which to me was one of the cooler aspects. Just should have had a change of character. Because I felt like she took away from the match.
She had no idea what she was doing.
Right, but the thought behind like Bully using her to try to get
quit now,
to get Flip to quit was really cool.
Yeah.
Just badly executed, I guess.
I mean, she was just some girl. They're like, hey, you want to be a part of the show?
Yeah,
you're really hot. That'll help.
Silas Young comes out to help Bully. He's gonna set the table on fire. They're gonna put Flip through a burning table. Colt Cabana comes out. He gets taken out. Cheeseburger comes out. He gets taken out.
Sandman comes
then
out.
Sandman comes out. So it was definitely an interesting match, and from an entertainment
that's what I said.
Portion of the show,
the story was better than the wrestling.
It was probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Just because like Sandman comes on and everybody's shouting ECW, I'm right there with them. ECW, they had pulled me in, you know, so I really dug that match the most.
But
Flip wins. What'd you think about how he won?
He beat me with a kendo stick. I
Two
might
kendo
have quit
sticks.
too. Beat the hell out of old Bubba.
Like I mean, he's like playing drums, boom, 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 and
literally getting beat with the American flag.
Yeah, about 20 shots later, he's like, okay, I give up. So big win for Flip.
Definitely. I think that's going to put him up there. Like I say, with a lot of people leaving, he'll now be one of the top dogs.
Yes, it should be.
Yeah.
Like he's definitely put the work in.
And now it's Jay Lethal versus Cody for the ROH title. Supposedly Cody never got a singles match before this. Or the belt. That's what he claimed. So I'm going with what they said. Again, interference. Every Cody Rhodes match is interference with his wife. Every time.
But it's one of those live by the sword, die by the sword.
Yeah.
You know.
But sometimes sword, they're going to draw it every time. So
I dug how she bumped Cody, where Lethal dove over her and she speared Cody. That was really cool. She has the bionic shoulder tackle or whatever.
Yeah, supposedly one of her bones is now metal.
Yeah.
She's Lex Luger.
She's
2018.
Lex Luger. So I enjoyed the match. I mean, overall, I really enjoyed it. I actually thought that was the main event.
He hit him with every finisher he had, bro.
Yeah.
Kicked his ass.
I dug that Jay almost like I thought if he would have won with Cody's finish would have been cool, but Cody was like, nope,
Hell,
not
he
my
hit
finish.
him with everything, though.
So it was a phenomenal match, man. Like, go give it a watch. It's different than everything else.
It's good,
but it was good.
Did somebody else come out besides his wife?
I
Or was
don't
it just
think
his
so.
wife? Okay.
I don't think so.
At these last few matches, there was a bunch of people coming out, so
Yeah.
it did get a little confusing. And then there's the ladder wars.
No. Hangman Page came out
That's what it
and
was.
rung the ring bell. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah,
Cody had
that's
Jay
it.
Lethal the
Okay.
figure 4. And so they almost did like a little Montreal screw job.
Yeah, the referee's like, bull crap, I didn't ring the
So
bell.
Paige is ringing the bell, ding, 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 ding. And everybody's
That's
like,
what it was.
yeah,
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. And Paige gives him the bell. You won.
But if anything, it looked like he hurt Cody by doing that.
He did, for sure.
So
But
I didn't get it.
So sometimes those plans that look good on paper aren't.
It come
And this
out
was one of
really
those.
Stupid, yeah.
It looked really good up until the point when Cody lost.
'Cause it made Cody screw himself because then he released the hold.
Yeah, but I dug it. I thought it was, it was a little different.
Yeah. And then the main event is SCU versus Bucks versus Briscoes. And like I said, this is more or less Al that hurt,
Yeah.
high spot, Al that hurt.
Like, I have to watch that. I haven't finished
I mean,
it.
it's good. Watch it. It's definitely really good.
I know it opened hot. I saw the
Bro,
first 45 seconds of it probably.
Them guys are just, I know they covered in damn not baby oil, Ben Gay and muscle rub today because I know they're hurting like hell. I think it was, what's the crazy one missing the teeth in the
Mark.
Briscoes? Mark. I don't know what he hit. That son gonna look like he was pouring puddles of blood. And then Jay was too, so I'm just...
Jay's a bad bleeder.
And
Like,
then,
he bleeds horrible. Like, in a good way.
Damn, what's his name for SCU, the white guy?
Kaz.
Kaz, yeah, he got bladed. I don't think he got bladed. I think he got hard weighted. At the end, one of the Bucks takes a horrible freaking bump off a ladder to the floor through a table, chest first, not back first. So it sucked.
Close your eyes and hope for the best.
I promise. He looked like he's swimming in air going to the damn floor. I'm like, that's not going to be good because I don't think it went the way it was supposed to win.
Yeah.
It didn't look like it. But I mean, incredible match. I told Daryl, I said I figured the Briscoes would go over at the end of this, but they did. It was good, but I mean, like, they would not set up a damn ladder to climb it during the match. It's funny as hell because even the announcers were like, why will they not climb a ladder? And their theory was like, we're going to hurt these SOBs and then we're going to climb the ladder.
We're going to make sure that
they beat the crap out of everybody, man.
If we're getting that high, we're going to make sure nobody's coming with us.
And then they use like a paint ladder, one of the big tall ones, like you can only climb one side. Bro, it was an easy 18-foot ladder.
Wow.
I'm like, no, I'm good, thank you.
Well, that's cool, man. Like, overall, I think the show was, the final battle was a success.
Go out and watch it. I mean, I don't know what you got to pay for it on pay-per-view, but find it.
Yeah. It's probably going to be something I buy on DVD. I really enjoyed it. So, I normally do that. I've got quite a nice collection. I think I counted my DVDs up the other day, and I had a little over 200.
I split mine up the other day, and I was paying the butt.
Yeah. Which mine's down because I had probably close to 4 and I've sold a bunch.
Me too. So, I have no idea how many I have now.
But yeah, overall, man, I definitely think Final Battle 2018 it lived up to expectations. So go out of your way to watch it for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where Cody and them are going to go, what the elite thing's going to wind up turning into.
Well, they're talking about all elite wrestling being a promotion.
Is that what it's going to be called? Okay.
It's been the name has been trademarked.
Okay. I knew it had elite in it. That's all I knew.
I think like All Out has been trademarked.
All Out.
Yeah, instead of All In.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if that's
We actually watched All In the other day at work.
Yeah. So great when you get paid to watch wrestling. So
I get to watch it off and on. I'm working most days, but when the TVs have it on, I'll watch it.
Right. But overall, man, like with the Young Bucks and with Cody, their contracts are supposedly up. He was saying Marty Scurll is supposed to be coming up.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see just if all elite wrestling becomes a thing. A lot of rumors out there, a lot of talk. Who knows what's what? If nothing else, I think, it could be one of those that's not we're running weekly television shows, but it could be like, hey, we're going to do a couple of specials a year, make them really big things like they did with All In. So excited just to see how that works out.
I was talking to the guy he's done announcing for you once or twice the other day, and we were talking about like Raw's ratings are horrible right now. They're the lowest they've ever been in the history of wrestling.
Okay.
If these guys come in right now, if they do get a TV spot right now, and they hit something out there that people want to see, because evidently they don't want to see Raw no more, because the ratings are awful.
Mm-hmm.
When the McMahon said these lines last night, and I saw it, we're taking back Raw. Well, y'all have always had Raw, so that's about the dumbest line you ever said in the history of wrestling.
He could be meaning that we're going to take it back to Raw, like to being Raw.
You're not going to be Attitude Era ever again.
It may not be. You may see, Max Moon versus.
That's what I was going to say. Don't you clown? Yeah. So I mean, when your excuse is I'm going to take back my company that I already have, it makes no sense.
What is he meaning, like storyline wise, from where he's had all these general managers and all the authorities?
I have no idea.
Like, is he taking it back from Stephanie and Triple H? Is that
no? Everybody come out and they got a big old hug. It was Triple H, Stephanie, Shane, and Vince. Oh, we're taking it back, but y'all own it. Who the hell had it? That makes no sense. I mean, like you saying you taking back Ego and you own it.
The anonymous general manager, that's who's coming back.
I'm taking back my own car because I went in Taco Bell. Hell, it makes no sense.
So
I mean, I left my keys inside, so now I'm gonna take it back. Yeah. So now it's my car again.
So you think if all Elite Wrestling could launch something?
I think if Impact, Elite, Lucha, if anybody could put a product out that somebody wants to watch over WWE, they have a chance right now to take over the damn wrestling board.
This is the thing. Impact is super good. Lucha Underground is super good.
They're supposed to lose their TV deal.
And that's the biggest thing is WWE has become the Kleenex. They've become the Band-Aid. They've become the brand for wrestling. Like, it's no longer wrestling, it's WWE.
I know, but
and that's the part, like, I don't think anybody can touch them.
I don't know. I'm not convinced because their ratings keep going down.
Yeah, but when your
ratings are lower than WCW's were when they closed.
Yeah, but when it's still 40 million people watching, that's not low. Oh, they dropped 250 people this month. Like, that's not.
It's not what it was, though.
But when you compare what is expected, an expected rating is like a 1.2, and they've got a 3.5.
I understand.
I'm like, you're not dropping when you're already beyond where you're supposed to be.
It's kind of like
that's like saying, like, oh, Shay, you've got $25 million. You took a gamble on 10,000 and you lost it. Well, guess what? That's like blowing your nose. You know what I mean? Like,
my whole thing is that they set the bar, and now their bar is so low they ain't even got to break it anymore.
But nobody can touch their low point.
Well, that's true. I mean, but nobody has the TV deal that they have too.
Agreed. And that's what I'm saying. They are the brand. That's like Nike going, we only made $150 billion this year. Last year we made $160 billion. We're down $10 billion. It's not being down.
If somebody could get a good TV deal and put out a good product, because they're not right now. Storylines are horrible.
I don't think you could.
Well, there's other TV places. USA is not the only damn network out there.
No, I'm just saying, I don't think you're going to.
TNT used to be a way stronger network. 98 weeks is a damn good proof of that it being that.
83 weeks.
Whatever the hell it is. But I mean,
yeah, 83 weeks and dead. You know what I mean? Like, that's not.
But another television station could take over. I'm not say take over, but give you a good time slot on a good day. It could possibly happen. WWE was not always WWE. They were not always number one.
But they like number 2 is so far down. I don't think
number 14 will work my butt off to try to get to number 2.
I don't think anybody's ever going to affect them. Like, the only thing that's going to hurt WWE is WWE itself, and that's like
they are right.
Well, no, it's hard to say.
If your ratings keep dropping, you're hurting yourself.
Okay, but
when the boss has to come out and cut a stupid promo that makes no sense whatsoever.
Take ratings out of it.
No, you can't. That doesn't make sense. Their house shows aren't even half selling out.
You just got the most money ever.
I don't
for
care.
The television company, they don't care about
Well, I get.
a 2.2 and a 2.4. Like those meniscus.
But those years eventually run out on your contract for your television deals.
I don't think, man. Like people, it's like people been crying that TNA is going to die for the last 10 years.
I've never said that.
You know, oh, they're going to die.
I
Look
said
how
their
bad
shows
their
will be.
ratings are. They're going to die. Look how bad their
They don't
ratings
have.
are.
They're fixing to not have a TV deal, so that could kill them. That's what literally killed WCW was when the contract ran out with TNT. Nobody wanted WCW. That's why Vince and them bought the damn movies and crap for like $2 million. That's the point that I'm making. If you don't have ratings high enough that TV people want you, why are they going to keep you?
Because,
Well, right now they're the only damn thing to keep. Well,
Right.
technically not.
right. There's a ton of wrestling on TV.
Yes, a lot.
But the thing is, like, when they expect you to draw a 1.4 and you draw a 5.5,
They're
and
not
then you
drawing
drop
that
down a
5.5.
4.4 or a 3.5, you're still 2 points over what they expect you to be at. Like, when you're a billionaire and you lose $1,000, you like
they're losing thousands and millions.
They can't. They're not losing anything because they just got paid gazillions of dollars to be there. Like,
No, that's on Fox, not USA.
see, they're balling. Vince McMahon ain't laying at home
Well, I
going,
ain't saying they
man, I
are,
don't know how
but-
I'm gonna be able to afford to pay the light bill this week. Like, that shit don't happen. Like,
Like I say, their promos said it all.
yeah, because it's story. It's not, oh my God, we're going out of business. Like,
No, I ain't said they're going out of business. I said their ratings are fucking horrible, and they are horrible.
it's like Grandmaster Sexay, Brian Christopher,
He's dead.
on the first TNA, he faked a heart attack. Nobody really thought he was having a heart attack. Why?
did he say
Because the character, when the guy in the movie dies, nobody really thinks he died for real. When Vince come out and go, we're going to take this back over and push it to the moon, he's not going out there going, hey guys, we're really in trouble. No, you can't be in trouble when you've got millions and millions and millions of dollars.
I don't agree with you, bro. I know that, like I say, USA can't be happy with the ratings dropping every single week. No.
I talked to him yesterday.
I'm
Let us know what you think in the comments below. Let us know if you think that dropping about 100,000 people is going to affect WWE. So
It does.
later, guys.